Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's your boy Max, and we're here with another episode of Max Talks. With me today, well, I'll let my guest introduce himself, but with me today, we have a special guest. I don't want to give away too much of who he is. I'll let him do that. But just believe me when I say he's a guru at what he does. I mean, 2 weeks ago, we had Fofe with us, who was a comedian. Last week, we had Rialena with us, who was a musician. Today, we're going to the world of photography. Yes, we have a photographer with us here today. We know a lot of us here as listeners love photography. We love pictures. And today we're here with somebody who is a specialist at it. And he's going to talk to us a little bit about his history, about what photography is, why he loves to do it. And then I know you guys are itching to obviously hear what we came here to do, aside from photography, craziest things we've ever done as kids. I have stories, he has stories, and we'll get into that later on in the show. But for now, let's listen to our guest. Please take over.
My name is Okoyo Moses. Most people know me as Emra and all that. So I'm a photographer. Actually, I prefer to call myself a creative director or a visual artist because right now this photography, outside school, actually cameraman name they call him so. I prefer to call myself a visual artist because I love to create the art with images and create beauty out of images and all that. So I started photography. Funny how I started just this year. Like I started fully this year.
Okay.
I held the camera for the first time. Let's see, ending of last year and all that. So learning photography at that time was quite I won't say it was hard, but like it was just overwhelming because everybody was all on photography. Everybody wants to be a photographer and all that. So when I just started learning, it was quite overwhelming. So with time this year, I started going past learning. I started going to extra miles to learn more about creating a perfect image. So I bought courses. There was a lot of sacrifice I put into photography. I won't lie. Into photography. So I would say photography. My journey just started. So I wouldn't say it's been a long journey. I'll just say the journey is going to be great because right now I just started and I've already started making the wave in my line and it's been great so far. So good.
Okay. I mean, it's good to know that so far that you started, you're already making little bit of, let's not call them waves, let's call them ripples. And
all right.
And I checked your page. Beautiful work, honestly. If you just started, I can't wait to see when you're a pro actually. All right. Great to see you, Moses. Great to have you.
Thank you very
much. Like I said, we've been going through different specialists in their field. It's good to know you're not a specialist and you're already this good. When you're a pro, you come back.
No man.
Sorry, we didn't get your level actually.
Alright, I'm actually a Covenant University student in 200 levels, computer science. Shocking.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's calm. I mean, computer science and photography. What about me that I studied computer engineering and I'm doing podcasting?
Can you imagine?
It's actually quite calm. It's not anything too far-fetched. We all do things sometimes that are not in line with our field of work. But still, it's very cool. So today we're talking about craziest things we've done as kids. And as usual, I'm the host, so we're going to launch it off with the story of mine. Honestly, craziest thing I've ever done as not crazy ever, but craziest thing I've done as a kid. Okay, let's start with that one. I mean, I was in GS3, I think. For context, I went to a British Nigerian school. That's basically where they use British and Nigerian curriculum to teach students. And as we all know, because we're colonized by the British, our curriculum is not actually that far-fetched. People think when you say British curriculum, you think that they are teaching us, phonetics and this crap. It's basically the same English and YK we still write. So basically, went to British and Nigerian school. So basically, our school system is the same. But instead of calling it something like GS1, GS2, GS3, we call it Year 7, Year 8, Year 9, basically. So for context, Year 7, GS1, Year 8, GS2, Year 9, GS3, year 10 SS1, year 11 SS2, year 12 SS3. So now I went to that kind of school, and when I was in GS, versus GS1, they even started. I started school so badly. When I was in GS1, I had prep. Prep is basically a time where you just go and read in the night, and you're supervised, obviously.
Yeah.
Why? Sorry, did you say why?
No, I said that's normal. Like,
okay. So we had prep.
For everybody in the house, bro.
Yeah, for the house. Honestly, I don't understand why. Why would you be a day student? Like, but the house was interesting. Forget the fact that there was initial suffering and stress, but forget it was interesting. Bullying was not interesting. Right? Bullying was not so interesting, but forget it, in the end, it was always interesting. All right. So this story, we had prep, and I saw one of my guys. His name is God, can I pronounce his name now? His name is Imo. Yeah, he's Imo. I think he's from Akwa Ibom or something. I can't remember. His name is Imo. Imo carried, I think, a barbing kit, something like that. It's a quick kit that used to cut hair, basically, in his bag to prep by mistake. And then I think he already knows how to use it, so he was basically using it to trim his hair. Honestly, and at that point in time, I'm like, what? I can't remember my age at the time. Like I said, I was in GS1, very, very stupid and very, very not sensible. So I carried, like, he was cutting his hair, and I was like, if this guy can do this, why can't I? All right, I carried the kit, right? Yeah, and I started using it to trim the front of my head. On God, I actually did not know what I was doing, but I just felt like I was doing a good job. And as you know, boys are quite wicked. They will not tell you when you're doing something that is very, very stupid. Exactly when you're doing something
just be whining you.
They'll just be whining you. There you go. And I was talking to this guy. I was like, after am I doing it? So the guy was like, yeah, get in.
Mad.
I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, so who's next? They were all like, no, nobody's next. They're the only one to come. I was like, I'm not really that good. Nobody wants to. I'm like, okay, no. Prep ended. And we're going to, I think, evening devotion was the next thing. We're going for evening devotion. It was also a Christian school. So we're going for evening devotion. Next thing I know, people start looking at me funny. People start laughing. I was just lost. I thought that maybe I did something or I said something and the rumor went round. Or is it because I said I cut my hair? I was just laughing. Next thing I know, two seniors going to come and bundle me. And you know, at that point in time, you're a tiny human being because you're like just one. You're very tiny. I just saw two hefty men come to bundle me and take me to the toilet. Almost. I don't even understand why after cutting my hair I didn't even go to the toilet to even see. But it turns out that I didn't do it. I did a very horrible job. I was out there looking like Avatar. Sorry, reverse Avatar. Because I only trimmed the middle part of my head. So it was basically like the middle part is low, then the other sides are high. And I was, Jesus. It was horrible. Let's start with that. And then the punishment was that I would go through the rest of the evening like that. So you would think that the nightmare would end. Nobody. They did not give me face cap. Exactly. So I went round, and then my devotion here, it is, I think, music. I said music, worship, then the word, then closing prayer. So they gave opening prayer. They now called me out to give worship. Jesus. Like it was punishment after punishment after punishment. Like it was hysterical right now. Sorry, it's hysterical right now because I'm thinking about it. But that night, God, I couldn't. It was not even funny. It was not funny. I could see my social life was done and buried for that whole year 7, year 8. It was maybe year 9 when I started socializing. So when I go back to the hall, the story doesn't even end there. That's the funny.
Imagine you sweating at that front there.
Exactly. The story does not end there. All right. So after I got back to my hall, my hostel at the time, so everybody was obviously laughing. But again, girls are already started laughing since devotion. Nobody could keep a straight face during devotion because of what just happened. And it's understandable. If it's me, if it wasn't me that cut my hair and then I was laughing. Nothing about that obviously laughing. So obviously I was angry, but I couldn't really blame them. It's a natural response to something that just happened. So I said, okay. I went back to my room. Then they called a senior student to come and cut my hair because it was very late in the night. They didn't want to call the barber from outside school. So they said, okay, a senior student come and cut my hair. That guy did not even have mercy on me. I don't know whether the guy had grudge with me before or anything. Because aside from the fact that I was short and I was tiny, I was quite rude. No. It was bad. I know I was rude. And I didn't know even, I'll be rude to you and I'll never remember why I was rude to you. I'll just be rude to you and I'll forget who you are. So honestly, at that point, I could honestly just believe that I was rude to him. And he was looking for a way to kill me. So this was honestly perfect. This was honestly a perfect way. So they told the guy to obviously level it because it's not like I cut deeply. I just considered it was uneven and it was very clear. This guy skinned it. I mean, talking, he leveled everything, skinned it. And at that point in time, forget the fact that CU sun has burnt my skin right now, and I'm looking yellowish black. When I first came into boarding house in JS1, I was yellow. As in, I was very, very, very yellow. I was light skinned to the core. Like, people could not see me already. Yeah, I was a light skin to the core. And obviously, when I now finished, the first thing the guy did was bust my head. I mean, hot like Jesus. Hot like this. I was like, God. In a way, I already knew I deserved all this. All these things have been avoided if I just read my book during break time. But no problem. The guy tossed my head. I cried. But that would not still the end of the night. The night just kept on going. He sent me to my room. Obviously, he punished me first. I think he told me to pick pain. Such a brutal punishment. After everything I've been through that night, he told me to pick pain.
Oh, that's some serious.
And then
some serious something.
And then he now told me after like an hour to go back to my room. When I was going back to my room, the whole corridor it's as if they were just waiting for me. The whole corridor was already filled with senior boys and junior boys. So everybody was just laughing. Everybody was just tossing my head left and right as I was going to my room. And they're all my seniors. So what can I do? It's not like I'll fight any of them. Even if I could, they won't piss me. So what's the point? Just keep walking. Yeah, I was just crying and I was walking as I was chopping the slabs and humiliation and I was walking. Immediately I got to my room. The 12 students just entered. Started making fun of me. I was just so lost. And I started leaving me. See, I just slapped the ground. I went to sleep. I just went to my bed and I just continued crying. As if it was not enough. Yeah, it was already doing me. Let me just sleep. I said, okay, let me just ignore all of them and come and sleep. That is okay. My guy just told me, no, stand up. Why you stupid too? You already started. Jesus. I just expected that they've already punished me. There's nothing else again. The guy was like, your night has not ended. That's not okay. House parents, house master now entered and was like, it's enough. Let the boy go and sleep. Like, he has had enough for one night. Said, okay. That's how the guy just shouted yellow Maltesers. Jesus. From that night, I think it was a Tuesday. Yeah, it was a Tuesday. From that night, the end of the week, everybody. I mean, it became so yellow. Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, my mates, I think the most painful part of that experience was hearing it coming out from girls. There is no more painful thing than hearing inside gist from a girl's mouth. You will just be pained. Some of them understand what you know what that meant, but they were just it was so painful. And you think about it, that you can't even touch girls. You just stand
everybody, when they now call you the name, you'll be forced to smile because you don't just want to
smile because you can't do anything. You just sit there and just smile. And the funny part is that when a girl now says, no matter what the girl is, you cannot do anything. Like, guys, you can even vex for them and para for them. As a girl says it, because at that time, girls walked in groups. So if you try and attack one, like 7 of them come after you. How? Like, how would you do it? Like, how would I stand a chance against 7? Please. I just told myself, Mama, it's enough. But after that week, obviously, you know how this stuff has now. After that week, it's died down. Guys still just maybe a few guys, but it just became still just you guys just be like, oh, it's calm. That's just one story. That was one traumatizing. I don't think I have too many stories. My secondary school was funny, but I don't know anything from GS3 downwards. I don't think I can remember anything. I don't know why, to be honest. I feel like I hit my head and I cannot remember I hit my head. And I cannot remember anything again. But I just know that there was anything backwards. I cannot remember what I did. Alright, your turn.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my life has not been so crazy on that. Your crazy is crazy. But then, I think the most crazy moment I can remember was in GSS 3, because we were having mock exams for what they call it, junior YEC and all that. So before that time, they told us to cut our hair and all that, because it was a Catholic boys' school. I don't know if you know St. Gregory's College. So shout out to St. Gregory's College. Yeah?
I don't know the school, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, so we went to barber our hair. Yeah, we went to barber our hair. Also on that barbering hair story, because we have barbers that come to the school to barber our hair, but then they were not allowed to barb feet for anyone.
Yeah.
So, one of my guys that could barb feet was like, he could barb feet and all that, so he decided to barb feet for some guys. Me, when you sabi barb feet, I said I can also barb feet. So one of my guys, the guy came to meet me and he was like, he wants me to barb his feet. I started barbing, thinking like, guy, and I've seen guys barbing now, guy, I feel like this thing. Then I just collect like 500 from this guy and all that. So I started barbing this guy's hair. It was going smoothly at first. Somebody was even directing me from the back of the guys. I moved up small. All of a sudden, it's as if my hand just cut, and I just gave him one skin at some point. I started thinking of my life, so I tried to like level it down, and it was bad because the skin, it was not even skinning, because there was hair coming out from some spots and all that, so it wasn't even flat skin, it wasn't even low cut, it was the hairstyle, come or anything, the name, you don't get name. It was just crazy, because apart from the fact that guy was even confident, because it was a boys' school, so nobody's actually thinking about this girl matter and all this stuff. So guy was actually confident to come out in the hair and all that. Teachers just started questioning, how, which papa popped your hair like this? The guy was even shy to mention my name that about his hair. That was, what do you call it? Our administrator at that time, Father, he just came to the school, because we're writing mock exams. So he just decided to do some small monitoring, and then he just saw the guy's hair and he started questioning. They called me outside, why would you barb your snake hair? Guy, everybody stopped writing the exam. Like, everybody was just focused on the gist that was going outside, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, I wasn't that much of a shy person, so I was quite used to people looking at me, but then at that point in time, it was not even good eyes, it was bad eyes. Yeah. So it was just so crazy at that point in time, and then everybody just started questioning me, and guy, I could not even see that one place. Now somebody asking me, guy, why you go barb this guy here like this? Now you never beat this guy here, like literally. And then I was now one short boy like this. I'm still short, but then the height gets to be at that point in time, and then I was now so like literally that was the craziest moment I had in very school. Damn, no, that was really bad. Like, I felt embarrassed for the boys and for myself for barbing the boys there.
Wow. I can say it's not even your fault. Your fault was just that you messed up and said you even know how to barb feet. That's just that's just off. Alright, I just remembered one. This one is not about hair, but just alright, so there was this friend of me, not friend. So when I was in year 12, SS3, I had this, what do you call her now? Would I say frenemy? We're not friends, but we're not enemies. We're just people that we only talk. We're enemies basically. We only talk when needs arises. As far as if there's a group project or something, because we're all perfect. Or not all, but both of us were perfect. And she had a friend let's call our friend Nkechi. Let's call her Sandra. Let's call our friend Nkechi. Let's call her Sandra. And then there is me. Now I was sports and punctuality. I was punctuality because in my school we use an actual bell to change classes. So you need a timekeeper to obviously be ringing the bell and accurate and blah blah blah. So I was the timekeeper at the point in time. I think when I was in year 10, year 11, that's SS1, SS2. I dropped it and obviously passed it on to the next person. So obviously they felt like, oh, I was a very good timekeeper, so why not just it fits the bill. Former timekeeper, now punctuality prefect. So it wasn't a big deal. All right. So sports prefect, mainly because at the time I could play all the sports except basketball. I don't know, basketball and I have never just been friends as much as I would try. I can't play basketball to save my life. It's just, I'm horrible I've been horrible because right now I'm not fit. That's just a lot. Back then,
apart from soccer, I don't even know if any sports can come in.
Back then, I was sports prefect. But before that, I was football team captain. I was vice captain to volleyball. I think it was a senior prefect. I mean, the head boy that was even captain of the volleyball team. I was one of the best in table tennis in the school at the time. Badminton, we used to go for national competitions for badminton. I would represent, even running. I was in the track and field team, but I never ran for anything because there are levels to the game. There's fast and there's fast. I was just fast. There are pros in this thing. You get to obviously. I just used to go as per, let me just represent, but I never used to run anything because there were obviously speed demons and I was not part of them. I was just relatively fast. So yeah. So basically everything I could play. The only thing I could not do was basketball. So whenever they wanted to do basketball, I would just rest. I would just go and sit down because I couldn't. In fact, till today, I really don't fully understand the game basketball at all. All I do is traveling and maybe the ball touches your feet. That's all. I don't even understand all this I do understand this, and as much as I don't know, somebody will say, I don't understand this. There's nothing I can do. So yeah, as sports prefect now. Because somebody will look at me right now and be like, Max, you. First things first, I was a lot fitter when I was in. It was because I was of Corona. I just blew up like a balloon. So exactly. And it's not like I'm fat. I'm just lost stamina. That's just it.
I thought that Corona period was the time that everybody started working out and all that stuff.
It was the inverse for me. Like when I go around and I catch people, everybody did something with their life during Corona. And you hear people say, two things happened during Corona. Actually, three things. Number one, everybody just hooked up. I'm just hearing people come and tell me that, I was yanning this babe, or I was yanning this guy, or I like this guy. I was like, how? I was in my house struggling with MB. You people were doing like honestly, I wish you could just have a second Corona. I would do it properly because the way
plan out on time.
I did not plan it on time. It's like everybody knew. It's like everybody had this plan for. It's just that I was informed late that Corona was happening. But because the way everybody planned Corona, some people they learned how to be proper web developers. Me, I was just there vibing. Somebody that did not know how to code before we left became tech bro. Yeah, it was just bad. Like, it was honestly just terrible. The way I was so lagging behind, the way I came back after Corona, the only thing I added was weight. People were adding knowledge, people were adding weight, people were adding money. I added weight. I was just, God, it was bad. So when two of us together, we did not know how to code. We were just useless together. Bro, when we become tech bro, the guys have JavaScript, Python. God, I was paid in the space of 6 months. All right, back to the story. So obviously I was fit at the time, so I was sports prefect. Now I got to the story about even how I became prefect. We'll get back to that, but this one is not. So me and what's her name, Sandra, we're not friends before. Sandra did not have a boyfriend. It was Nkechi that had a boyfriend. Now Sandra, Nkechi, and
who's the prefect? Is this Sandra or Nkechi?
All of us are prefects. As we are, all of us are prefects like this. Let me try to remember their post. I was sports and punctuality. Sandra was assistant refectory, and I think assistant hostel. Yeah, assistant refectory. Refectory is dining hall for you guys, basically. Same thing. Refectory, assistant refectory and assistant hostel prefect. And Nkechi was Jesus, let me try and remember. Assistant head girl and assistant assembly, yeah. And then her boyfriend in school. Everybody has it's because for girls they did not always have to post, but boys had to post because we're only 6 boys that were prefects in the whole set because we're not many. We were not many boys to even start with, but then they shortlisted us so badly that we're only 6 boys. So like the senior prefect boy, that's the head boy. The head boy even had 3 posts. The rest of us even had 1. Wow. Now, Nkechi, Sandra, and the head boy, they are all prefects. The head boy had assistant. No, he was obviously the head boy. Then I think he was assembly prefect and he was chapel prefect. So it went together. He was just 3. So obviously, a lot of responsibility on his head. But it's hard, babe. And apparently, the school management never knew. Till today, they still don't know. So these 3 days roll together along with one other guy that is not a prefecture. Well, his story does not really matter here. So, and then this point in time, one of the goals I wanted to achieve as a sports prefect was I wanted girls to be more involved in sports. Basically, naturally, because not like I was saying girls were lame, so they were weak. A lot of girls actually came to me and they were like, they want to play sports, but like their housemaster will not allow them to come out or something. They will say like, girls, basically very terrible misogynistic stuff. You say, girls, your place is not in sports. You're meant to be cleaning rubbish, not trash, basically. And then I didn't obviously feel like that was right. Because sometimes, sports time is not just about sports time. Sports time is also basically time for everybody to just come out and socialize. Most of the time when you're in school, people just go through school and come back. But sports time, you just come out of your hostels, you see a guy, you guys just gist, just talk, just have fun, basically. So it's not just about sports time, socializing. I know some of them wanted to do some ungodly things, but go claim or something. So that's I just felt like, because I know some girls that really, really wanted to play sports. So I felt like, okay, let's at least fight for those ones. So I went to the management. The management obviously approved it. Do you understand? But they said that the senior prefect, the sports prefect girl and I obviously had to supervise because the housemasters at that time were busy. So I said, okay, no problem. The sports prefect girl was lazy as shit. She was athletic, but she obviously didn't know what to do with these ones. So I just told her I was everybody. That's not a problem. I could trust the guys at the football field because I knew that obviously those guys, they had sense. So I normally just played balls more than come and do with other guys. Maybe teach some guys volleyball, blah, blah, blah. So, and I'll just dip. So obviously at the point in time, it wasn't a really big thing for me. All right, fast forward. So apparently there was this junior girl, I think she was in GS2, I can't remember, GS2, GS3. She used the opportunity that I said that everybody has to come out for sports to escape punishment, kind of. I think they said Sandra had punished her, and because it was sports time, she left. Under the guise of Maxwell said everybody must come out for sports if they want to. Now, under no circumstances should anybody that wants to come out for sports be held back. And honestly, that's what I said. Obviously, I did not take into account that some people could be punished now. It's not my fault. Yeah. Okay. So the girl now escaped punishment and she went to go and tell that girl said no evil smart. That girl went down and go and tell Sandra that Maxwell said, like, I actually gave her permission. Do you know? I just said that as a general thing to everybody. I did not say it directly to you. But she now said it like, she now made it sound like I personally said it to her. I go and tell Sandra that I said that she cannot punish you. I did not do that. So Sandra now came to come and meet me with Nkechi. She was not like, because naturally, if you look at it in hierarchy, her friend Nkechi has more power than me because obviously she's a senior prefect girl. But she could overrule what I said. But because I went directly to management and I already have like a standing order from management, you can't overrule what I just, the order I gave. That was why. So they now came to me, they were talking, those yarning dust, talking rubbish, saying, how would you do that? Blah, 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 blah. I would not be working as a team. They didn't even allow me to talk. They just came to me after insulting me. And I was like, bro, relax now. They were like, I don't even care. It's always your attitude. You've always been proud. Blah, 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 blah. But No, I don't say you know how girls can be, but to be honest, you actually know how girls can be sometimes. They don't want to let you talk, just yarning dust. I said, okay. I just freeze because at that point, I just wanted to go and supervise people. I don't want to drag this thing too long. I said, okay, fine. If what you want is an apology, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this thing to happen. They're like, no, you've done your own. I'm just keep my own back. I'm like, what happened to teamwork? They were like, that one don't pass. I was like, Jesus. All right. At least me, I know you cannot come and beat me. So whatever you want to do, last, smalls. There's no big deal. So that, I mean, the sport happened, evening happened. It was now time for dinner. All of us were entering refectory. And me, at the time, people that follow this podcast already knew. At the time, I did not reason girls as girls. I reasoned everybody as a human being because I was not into relationships, right? I was not into relationship. I was not into anything. Right now, I'm just celibate. That time, I was not into anything. Relationship or woman or everybody was just a human being existing to me at that point in time. So obviously, I was talking to a girl, and we were just talking casually. Nothing, as in, it wasn't. I can guarantee that the conversation was not anything deep. It wasn't even as if she was confiding me or something. She was just talking, I think just talking to me about her day. You get? I mean, I was just there chilling, basically. I've always been a people person. So if you come to me and you're talking to me, I would answer you naturally and I would obviously engage you in conversation. Do you understand? So she was talking to me about her day and I was obviously responding. I think the thing was interesting. That's how Sandra came. For whatever reason, and just shouted that girls should get inside the refectory. Obviously, I didn't want to create a scene, but that was actually quite rude. You can see she's talking to me, but it's calm. I just told her, just enter. Don't worry about it. We'll talk later. Sandra now said, if I see you with any boy, this thing, you will serve punishment in the hostel. And obviously, she will obviously obey Sandra because, like it or not, even if I can protect her outside, I can't protect her when she enters her hostel. Yeah. So I just said that, okay, just shall obey her. We'll talk. I just give her eye down. We'll talk with her. Don't worry, that's free. At least she cannot come and kill you while you're in school. So, no problems now. We fast. Then I entered refectory. JJ went because we're in the refectory. That's the dining hall. We're segregated by our levels. Say levels. By our past levels now. Yes, by our class basically. Like year 12, year 11, year 10, year 9, year 8, basically. So year 7. You sit with your classmates, basically. You sit with your classmates. So obviously you're 12 boys now, as per the dogus at the head. So we just down one corner, one side like that, and be chilling, waiting for our food. We don't nobody go first because we just want to allow at least let some people eat first, then we come. So me, I was generally just sitting. As per I don't be refectory prefect. My guy is the one that's refectory prefect. So there's no need for me to struggle for anything. Let me just chill. And there was a lot of noise in the refectory. I don't even understand whether this girl just took it as an opportunity. In the front of the whole boarding house, where about 200 and something, this girl just stood up and shouted my name. I was so lost. She was like, why are you making noise, Maxwell? What is wrong with you? You're perfect here. You're just disgracing yourself up and down. Do you know that I was so dumbfounded? Everywhere went quiet. I was just thinking. I was like, God. At the point, I even thought that there was another Maxwell in the school. Maybe she was chowing that human being. And I realized I'm the only person being Maxwell here. So there's a problem. And then at that point, you will obviously be a little pissed. Like, come. Is that there's something wrong with you or what? But obviously, I don't want to create a scene. There's already a scene being created, but I don't want to add to it. Yeah, so let me relax and listen. Let me just leave her. Do you understand? She's a girl. She can be off sometimes. Let's just leave her. Do you understand? She did not stop there. She left like 7 area, came to my seat, like my table, and started shouting. Honestly, I can't remember what she said because at that point, you know when you're angry, you definitely are not listening to anything the person is saying. You're just daring to deaf this human being. Like that was over my head. Like let me just wipe. Let me just for the sake of violence. Let me just say.
I feel this narrative of she's a girl, so you should not put that to her place. I feel it's all banned, because sometimes even though you're a girl, you should also learn to just give them straight up, tell them a piece of your mind immediately, because this is a girl is giving them opportunity to actually raise shoulders and raise mouths over some certain issues.
No, actually,
Sometimes,
no, I get what you're saying. But sometimes it's good to be the bigger person. There's a time and place for set them in their place. And there's a time and place, which is just man. No, see, I need to correct something. There's a difference between being a gentleman and just being a cool-headed person. I've told people I'm not a gentleman. If you're expecting chivalry, you're wasting your time. Maxwell is not a gentleman. I just know when I just have my moments. Sometimes you do shit, I'll leave you alone. Sometimes you do shit, I'll put you in your place. I just pick my moment. So I just tell people, don't mistake me for a gentleman, because you will now think you say rubbish, and the day I want to put you in your place, sorry. Exactly. So that day I just feel like, because sometimes even when I'm angry, I like reading the room, because I'm the kind of person that I like doing things with benefits. If I shout at you here, it benefits me nothing. As far all it will mean is that, okay, guys, do go. After 3 days end, it doesn't matter anymore. Do you get? But sometimes, so when people are hot-headed, and this goes across gender, it's not about boys, girls. Even when the boy is hot-headed and they shout at you, even as a girl, just leave him. Two reasons: because you cannot beat him. If you do hand battle and he's actually a violent person, you all know, like it or not, you are on your own. So just respect yourself and just leave him. Let him shout he wants to shout. Last, if he tries to beat you, shout rape. Like, honestly, I don't understand how some girls don't even understand how powerful that word is. Like, mistaking it. You know, let's tell girls, like, you really don't understand how you read. Do you understand that? For even if you shout rape, before even authorities come, the boys that are around will back you up. I've seen cases where a girl will shout rape, you will not even understand where boys come out to just back out. Like, where's the guy? The boys around you will back you up. Forget it, because nobody wants to hear anything about rape. They would rather stop it here than for it to get to the higher places. So when I say girl, if there's anything wrong, please just shout rape. Even if the guy is harassed you, just shout rape. You'll be surprised. Boys where you don't even know from Adam will just come and back you up. Like, where's the guy? Honestly, I don't see them happen for live. Like, secondary school, they were harassing. Sorry, I want to branch. They were harassing. I think one guy was harassing his babe, and the babe don't want to do. I don't even understand the situation. The babe don't want to do. And she was telling him, and he was trying to force himself on her. She just started brave. See how all of us just gathered, just to be brave. You know what? Just step off. My guy arrested. Have we ever spoken before? We've never said anything to the girl before. A lot of us never say anything to the girl after. But let's just know that the girl is safe, because we'd rather not be hearing her sub story. Do you understand? Exactly. So the girl was there. So back to the story. Sandra was shouting, and every iota of my being wanted to deaf her, because I know myself, if I deaf you once, you keep quiet. If you don't keep quiet, there's something wrong with you. Like, your brain is not working. So I'll deaf you, because when I'm deafing you, I'll deaf the side, not just your cheek. I'll deaf the side of your head, so that at least the brain will set. You will calm down, whether you want to or not. You shall calm down. So obviously I wanted to deaf her, but I just felt like, let me apportion myself here, because like nobody wants to know how it happened. If you deaf a girl, you're in trouble. Yeah, more trouble than you can bargain for. So just know that you have to be very, very, very careful. So obviously I said, let me respect my mother's name, because once they hear you beat a girl, nobody wants to know the situation. Nobody cares. Nobody honestly cares the situation. If it's me, if I had a sword and they tell me you hit a girl, I wouldn't even care what happened. If she stabbed you, I wouldn't still care. Honestly, to God, the fact that you beat her is very, 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 very bad. Because even if you as a person don't mind, society will mind, and they will look at you like, oh, so your son has started beating women, and he learned it from his dad. Problem. Exactly. So that's why nobody wants stuff like that. Someone said she was shouting. She was embarrassing you, honestly. And one thing I hate is being embarrassed. I hate it. So obviously, that's why I just try to live my life in it. I don't need to disturb anybody. I don't need to send your papa. I just used to live my life on my own. I don't drag with you two that will not understand, because there's some people they just overdo it. Exactly. So I just leave it. That's why I stay off Twitter. I don't like being dragged. I do not like being dragged unnecessarily. So I maintain my line. Because this girl was shouting. And she was shouting. And as for guys, even this head boy was like, guy, at least tell her to keep quiet. Because she was making a scene. I mean, the whole refectory was quiet. Even house masters, that's how deep it was. House masters were afraid to get involved. Do you understand? That's how much it was a deep, serious issue. I mean, I just sat there. Since Jesus. I just sat there and I looked at the eye.
English is not for everybody.
Honestly. I just sat there. I was watching her like Jesus. That was what's in my head. Jesus. Now immediately talk to them. Because the guys
That's 100%.
the guys that knew me knew that Maxwell cannot take this. Maxwell cannot take this. I cannot take this. I say I've deaf people for less. I'm sorry. I've deaf somebody for having a bad day. Like, the person don't do it. I was just walking and I saw the person and I wiped him. Honestly, wiped his face because I had a bad day. Well, God has saved me. I don't do such anymore. I'm a born again Christian.
Wow.
Honestly, but those
Hallelujah. Come on, praise the Lord.
but those days, God. So when she was shouting at me and people saw me not doing anything, it was a shocker. Because normally she won't even get to 3 lines and I'll finish you. But I just said, let me respect myself. And leave it. So next thing we know, we're in an altercation. And she's screaming. I'm sitting there. People are looking at me, waiting for my next reaction. And I let her finish talking and I let her go. The house parent always came to me, was telling me, don't mind that. I said, sir, if I wanted to do something, I would have done it. So there's no point. I just stood up, took my food. They told her obviously not to serve again because they knew that she would do something. So they told her to go and sit down. I took my food. And obviously throughout that whole night, the refectory was quiet. Took my food. I went to go and sit down. I finished my food late because obviously I was kind of angry now. So I finished food. And then the way our refectory is, after eating, you pack your food in your tray and you drop it at the wash place. So as I was going, this girl had been waiting for me. I was one of the last people to leave. I'm always one of the last people to leave. Because honestly, I just like it. I just really like it. Sorry. So honestly, I was going to her and do my bits. And this is where the interesting thing happened. She came back to come and shout at me. Hey! I was like, oh God. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh God, this girl is looking to be slapped. She's looking for it. God, you know I'm trying. Like in my head, I was like, God, you know I'm trying. I did not say that I'm not doing this. This girl is just looking to be slapped. Like, you're looking for it. And the next part, honest to God, I'm not making this up. I ignored her as she was talking. Because she understood that I just made her look like a fool. When you shout at somebody and the person just ignores you, do you understand? Because she was shouting and I was walking past her. She just grabbed my trouser. Because I was wearing these wine shorts and this wine. We just had like a housewear basically. She just grabbed my wine shorts and started pulling me back. I was like, Lord of Jesus, what is going on? That when I had to say that was like, Lord of Jesus, have you lost your mind? That's when I just had to talk. At that point, I just put her like, baby girl, look. You started your own from the beginning of refectory. You started your own now. I was like, if you don't leave me alone, unto God, I will throw you away. Like, this is not even figuratively. I will pick you up and I will throw you away. Respect yourself and leave me alone. And I left the refectory smiling. Because you know when you put someone in their place, you just have to feel a little bit, just have to feel a little bit as an OG, you just have to I just put somebody in their place, they have to And the next thing was refectory. See all these nosy human beings. Sorry, the next thing was devotion, evening devotion. See all these nosy human beings have been waiting for me. See as I entered, because we had a hall where we did devotion. Making I entered devotion, everybody just turned back, looking at me. Oh, I was feeling like a celebrity. I was honestly feeling like see me just walking into the place like I was a G. Oh, guys are like, what happened? What happened? I was like, oh, just oh god, you know that feeling where you're in secondary school and you're the one with Jesus. Oh god, you're feeling like you're on top of the world. You don't want to para. You don't want to do anything. Like, oh god, because honestly, I did not do anything.
You know that is your corner. You know that is your corner that everybody will not gather for the night.
My corner, everybody will gather for the night. At that kind of time, you know, you have all the power because the girl can't report me. If you report me, I can just report that you harassed me. What do you want to see? You shouted at me. I did not do anything to you. I literally did not even touch you. The only time we made contact when I removed your hand from my trouser, say leave me alone. Like that was basically it. So she was in a tight spot. She obviously couldn't report. And me, making I go to hall. So guys are very mad. Making I go to hall. Guys are really receiving letter to management for me. They just told me that I should sign it. Like I'm going to drop it to the woman's office tomorrow. I was like, bro, relax. In the end, they shall drop it. They dropped it for me. Then the owner of the school called two of us. The owner of school was like, guy, that week was like my best week in school because I was feeling like a celebrity. You know this day when they are praying and they are passing information as they are praying. So like okay, let's say they are praying and they be like, God, let our students not be violent. Let our students know how to treat. Let our boys know how to treat their women well. So that in the future they will not. So they were looking passing the message as they were doing opening prayer. You understand? Because they called us up on our family. You know, like can David Maxwell come out? Can Sharon some come out? She came out. And me, I was just standing there, without my chill, because I know I don't do anything. When God told me, they were like, can we all give a round of applause to David? The whole school standing ovation, clap. I was just like, thank you. No problem. Like, do you know what happened? They narrated the story. And then that was so funny. They narrated the story. I was just feeling like I'm doing. Like honestly, that day I was on top of Jesus. Feeling like I'm doing. Narrated the story. They were not like, do you know that because two of us were prefects at the time, like I said, they not talk to her. They were like, in front of everybody, you know that we could dispatch her today for what she did. She harassed a boy. Never mind, we're talking about sexual harassment. If any of you girls ever have the mind to harass a boy, but because you know they are stronger than you. I'm sorry, that school was a little bit misogynistic. I'll even lie. Like, you know they are stronger than you. They could beat you at any time, and it's the fear of God in their hearts that is making them to just leave you alone. Do you understand? So you shouldn't try and provoke them. You should be submissive. God, I was in my mind, I was laughing. But obviously, I had to maintain. You understand? The owner of the school is there. You cannot mess up. So obviously, I had to maintain straight face, just give a little smile once in a while. But you understand? So the babe was obviously feeling bad, but he was faking it too. Somebody that still came to me saying that I'll get you back later. Some people just don't have fear of God in their hearts. I'm telling you, some people don't have the fear of God in their hearts.
Zero joy.
Like no joy, guy. That's just a no joy. So honestly, it was a funny experience. Like it was fun. Funny how we still fought because funny story. She came to Covenant University. So when we were 100 level, we still fought.
She came or she's in Covenant.
She was a student. No, she was a student. She joined to where I don't know. I can't remember. She joined. I think she joined 200 level alpha-ish. 100 level we fought. 200 level alpha we fought. So trust me when I say some things were not just.
It never ended.
But I did that a few days ago to just say hi. As far I'm a good person now, just to let her know that Jesus touched my heart. Even though I did not do anything to her, I just felt like, because I'm just a model still. Like, I tell people, come on. I didn't tell, no, seriously, I didn't tell guys. I'd be saying, you should met me back then when I was in the world. Oh my God. Okay, let's just hear a story and wrap it.
Alright, I think the only story I have in mind right now was again just three of us. I don't think I can remember anything about just three. So just three. yeah, so my school was a Catholic school, St. Gabriel's College. So we had this stuff here where other schools, other like Catholic schools will come to our school to like baptize to be a Catholic and all that. So at that point, yeah, I was getting baptized and all that. So in my school, our uniform is white shirt.
Okay.
Our uniforms are white shirt, white shirt. So for junior school, it's white shirt and white shorts. For white shirt and white trousers. So during the baptism stuff and all that, like I came in white shirt and white shorts, obviously, because I was in junior school at that time. So these girls pulled up, and then they also did the baptism and all that, and they were all in white garments because everybody was meant to wear white. So as I saw this girl here, when in junior school you want to check on babe like this now, I see her from the distance. Then you start getting closer and you start planning how you want to shoot your shot and all that. I was out outside after the baptism ceremony. I met this babe and then I just said hi and then we started talking. And then she asked me what class and in my mind I was just thinking that this babe can be SS1. Like I didn't want to say just like in my mind I was just feeling like she might be SS1. So I didn't want to form my hand because all my guys, when you're going to meet the babe and then you're in a boys' school now, so everybody's watching you from the stands, so distance, wondering this big number and all that. So that was how when she asked me forecast and I was just like, I'm an SS1. She was like wondering, you're an SS1 and I'm wearing shorts. I was just like, my trousers were actually dirty for the event, so I had to get my junior school shorts and all that. So that was what I wore for the event because it was just about wearing white on white. Funny how she believed that story. So when she believed it, I was like, mad. That's how I collected her number and all that. I didn't even know that this babe funny how she even told me she was in just 3. So I was just like, cool, either ways, no fun, I'll be alright. This babe knew plenty SS1 guys, so she just went to go and I was not even the quiet type that you never knew in just 3. So immediately she just asked, like, do you know Moses' name? Like, guy, immediately, the SS1 he just said, yeah, it's just 3 now, that junior boy. And I got junior boy, J-boy. And then he kept it me that, I thought you said you're in SS1. That Sanchez told me that, God, funny. So then the girl was like, Sanchez told me that you're in just 3. I was like, yeah, actually, I'm just 3. Just that I didn't even know where to start from. I couldn't even, I was vibrating on the spot. Like, my legs were moving. Because, like, in my mind, I didn't even know which light to cover up the light I was like, and I was just like, anyhow, so we moved. Like, I just like, that's the I'm just 3. She was not white that light. She was not doing all these judges kind of thing. I was fascinated. I love the matter. But then already I had a number and all that, so we still started chatting on. I got to our couples and all that. But then at that point in time, guys will laugh no matter. The matter literally casted in just 3. Like everybody was just laughing because it was funny guy. The way she came back to me and she was like, I thought you were in SS1 and all that. I have friends in SS1. Like the way she even brought it to justice. God. It was horrible. It was like crazy. So like I think that was one of my favorite moments in just 3. This girl, no, she had to touch her when she, damn.
Those days. Oh my God.
Those days of typing. I miss those days, funny enough.
Honestly, my secondary school days are full of jokes and laughter because, like I said, I was a very, very chill human being. But I had my moments where, my brain was no key. There was a story I wanted to tell, but I can't necessarily remember it right now. Okay, I remember the story. I'll just draft it like quickly. It will end. The story is quite long, but I'll speed through it. Alright, so basically what happened was there was a friend of mine. Her name is, let's call her Stephanie. I like the name Stephanie, so I'll call her Stephanie. Let's call her Stephanie. Now, Stephanie, it sounds like a white girl name, but this girl is dark skinned. Alright, so Stephanie was my friend here. We didn't really used to talk like that, but we talked occasionally. Alright, so the thing between me and Stephanie was that we're just chill, nothing deep, nothing serious. Then, I don't know. I was like, our classes were in a duplex building, but not actually a duplex building. Have you ever seen all these buildings that with their classes up, their classes down, but like there's a railing in front of? Never mind. Just imagine a duplex building, basically. So I had a class, Igbo class. I remember the class very distinctly. It was in year 9. That was GS3. I had a class, Igbo class. Igbo class was downstairs, and then I was coming from upstairs, or we were all coming from upstairs. We just finished biology. Do you understand? I had Igbo, they had Yoruba. We had choice. I chose Igbo, they chose Yoruba. So okay, no problem. So I went downstairs, and then she was in front of me. You know this thing they used to do when they'll be slowing you down on the stairs, walking intentionally, depending slow. So obviously, I thought she was obviously joking. It was never being serious. But me, for some reason, I wanted to get to the front seat of the class. And guys, you understand, people wanted to also sit in front, and I wanted to get there first. So I was like, please, I want to get there first, please. Let's hurry up and stop. So she was like, no. She was still, it was obviously play. She never meant anything serious. I know that she didn't mean anything serious. But me, I was seriously, really wanted to go. All right. So, long story short, I just shoved her aside, not forcefully, just shift her back, and then just ran through, got to class. The next thing I know, pandemonium. Everywhere is loud, because we're the only ones in school at that time. It was extension. Everywhere is loud. My classmates are shouting, Kinko, she's crying. Like, Jesus, did she fall down or something after I hit her or something? I was honestly scared. But I don't know. Guys just died it down to the end of class. Then after the end of class, everything rose up again. She started crying again. No, they said that she had been crying throughout class, that she didn't want to tell the teacher what happened. But she was crying, Kimiko. And then all the girls used to move around in groups. So all her groupies now told set-mate girls now. And set-mate girls now felt like I was violent. Like I hit her or I beat her or something. Do you understand? Or that's what I thought they thought. So they came after me. And me, you know, and I felt like something's wrong. So I ran out of class. I started running. See, 7 girls kissing me. I was like, Jesus Christ. I kept on running. It now dawned on me, and this is not misogynistic or anything. It now dawned on me that wait, 7 girls are kissing me. What is the worst that is going to happen? They cannot beat me. They cannot overpower me. Not in this life, not in the next. They cannot overpower me. So what am I running? What's the worst that is going to happen? So I stopped running. I sat down beside the pillar, and I was just resting. They came. They were in big trouble. I was like, what did I do? He said, don't you know that she's crying? What you did was despicable. I haven't thought to be a decent person. I was so lost. I was like, what did I do? I already I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt her. It wasn't meant to be like that. Kiniko. I was trying to get to class. You know what are you saying? Oh God. Do you know what they said I did? They said I deflowered her. I was confused. The way I was confused. Do you get?
The story is no more clicking. I got lost at some point.
I was lost. Honestly, they used that word. They say you deflowered her. I was like, what? Me, I was like, I don't understand. You know that point? At that point, what was in my head was I hit her. She fell down. Maybe she injured. I started crying. So obviously, I was feeling bad. She's my friend now. Even if she's not my friend, at least I injured somebody by mistake. But this was not injury. They told me I deflowered her. I was so confused. I didn't even understand how such a narrative comes out. Do you understand? I was lost. They were telling me, what were they even saying? Something. They were like, you did it on the stairs. Can you go? In my mind, I now asked them, oh yeah, you said it was like 5 seconds. How much time would I have to what? That was what? I was so lost. I was confused. The confusion was bad. I was confused. You know when this confusion is there, and just come, what is going on? I was like, is Maxwell
covered?
Do you get? I said, is Maxwell? Maybe you're looking for another person. Because I was like, okay, who is my friend? He said, it's the babe. It's Stephanie. I was like, no, it cannot be, because I know I just saw Stephanie now. said that she's crying. And truthfully, the girl was crying. And I asked her, I was like, what happened? They said, do you know how I know this girl is daft? Honestly, I don't mean to insult her. Do you know how I know this girl is daft? She said that they told her that I deflowered her. I'm like, are you dumb? Were you not the one there? She said that they told her. She said that her friend saw her, that I did something with her. Do you get? So she was crying. She was like, she didn't know. And her friend,
she was lost in that world. Oh.
I don't understand. Were you in trance? Were you in a trance?
Wow.
Do you understand? That's when I knew that some people have jazz. That that's like saying you convinced me that I slept with you. Are you dumb? Like me, I don't know what I've been doing for the past 24 hours. I was confused. Outrightly, I was confused. I was lost. And I told her that, see, you must be, something is wrong somewhere. But let's just calm down. You get? Baby did not hear. She was crying. And I tried to at least cry. So, hey guys, step off. Let me talk to her. They were like, so you did it again. Wait. I said, okay. Let me. They were like, no. The girl was crying. And how I knew that she actually believed was by her next reaction. So, like I said, I was sitting beside the pillar. And I was just chilling there. She was crying. She was like, you pay for what you did. Can you come? Blah, blah, blah. Wham! She just slapped me one. Jesus Christ. Jesus. And that was when I did not have self-control. Jesus Christ. I was really looking to toss her back. Like everything in my mind was just so, wow. Next thing I know, before I could
that was actually serious.
Wait, before I could react, she slapped me again. Oh God, immediately she hit the second one. She just started offloading. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how I know is because I was counting it. In my mind, I was counting it because I was like, I'm going to do my own back. There's nothing about it. I'm going to do my own back. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, the 15 one, she just bent my head and slapped my back. Jesus Christ. I was like, this guy is going to die today. You are going to die today. There is no problem. Then I was already boiling. But like I said, when I'm angry, I think. So I now thought, I was like, okay, how are we going to do this game dating now? Clinical. I'm not going to beat her here. Clinical. But I don't know that. Wait, this girl is SS. You get? If you do anything to her, forget the fact that you are fighting you're not fighting a normal person. SS people are very, very fragile. This girl had malaria. No, this girl had kata. This girl had kata. She went home and she didn't come back for the rest of the term. That's how deep it was. She didn't come back for the rest of the term. She was out. But she's very, very smart. So they just paraded us because, it's bad. No, it's bad. So obviously I couldn't hit her because I know that any punch you throw out of anger, even if you want it to be soft, it will be hard. It will be very, very, very hard. So obviously I just told myself that I have to pull back. I don't want to do permanent damage. And at the same time, my mind was to carry her head and just slap it on the pillar. That was the only thing that I had in my head right then. But I just told myself that if you do that, this girl will just sleep and not wake up again. And that's forget it. That one that's the castle on your head that you cannot even focus. Oh my God, forget trauma. You cannot even avoid that side. So obviously, guys at the time just calm me down. They were just this thing. Over time, we got to know the full story. Trust me now, I did something to the girl that gave the stupid narrative that made that baby taking rubbish. You get? So obviously I was like, oh, calm. Then the whole thing died. It was just, it was terrible. it was horrible.
I can't imagine.
It was horrible. I couldn't even imagine because I knew that left to me, that girl is dead. Like that girl she's God. Because I know I've done people dates. I've done people dates. God. And my own kind of thing. The way I do my thing, I don't do it the same day. I don't do it the same week. I don't even do it the same month. I wait till you forgot it. I can do something. If you do something to me today, I can wait till next year to do it to you. Just to make sure that you properly let your guard down. I don't want any you're ready for me. I want you to be relaxed so that you will never see it coming. That's the best type of revenge. When you don't see it coming, you will not expect it. It just happens.
Never expected it.
You never expected it. Anyway, it's been so fun.
But like, I don't know.
Okay.
Before you go, I don't know if you remember this stuff because, like you said about this stuff, I feel like I do this stuff. When you want to, you're in an heated argument with someone, and this person, you guys are, you and your guy, obviously, and then you guys are in the moment whereby you guys are punches on each other. So you start calling your other guys, come, I'm going to beat this guy right now. You knowing that you cannot beat this guy for shit. Because I cannot fight. Like, I can't fight to save your life because I don't like fighting in the first place. But then there are some situations whereby I'm just so lost in the argument, and then this guy is ready to throw punches, and I know that I cannot receive punches, and then I'm just like, hey, what's going on here? So I start calling on my guys, and I'm like, guys, see this guy, I'll beat him now. I'll remove my shirt, and I'll beat this guy. I feel like this was one of my funniest moments. Like, I knew that I can't fight, and then my guys were always there to support me, and they would be holding me back as if I can fight, and they would now be dragging me, saying, calm down, and I'm doing. Oh man, I feel like this was one of my
I know all the time. Even the guy hold me.
Somebody just now hold me. Oh, I feel that was
It was actually one of those moments where you know you cannot beat this guy when you act drama so that the guy too will be like, okay. Because these days, you know who's happy fight. You don't know who's happy fight. That's why you think you can beat one small boy. You hear his black belt, you call it. That's why you just call it. You just I know somebody that is half my. He's not even half. He's quarter my size. But this boy, hey, he cannot do anything but slap. But if he should land you one, forget it. You're out. Don't bother. You're out. Like, forget it. You're done. Like, there's nothing else you want to do again. If he should slap you, forget it. There's nothing you want to do again. Because I don't know how he slaps. He has slapped me before. Honestly, you want to fight, but there's nothing. You just feel like everything just leaves you. Honestly, I feel like that guy had jazz in his slap because the moment he slaps you, everything, all the anger, it will just leave you. You just, as he slaps you, just relax. You just relax and go and sleep. Like, honestly, I feel like his slap is so therapeutic. If you're angry, no matter what state you are in, if you slap you just calm down and go and sleep. Because you won't even want to fight. You just be like, okay, that's all right. You just be like, that's all right. It's painful, but just like, it's calm. And like, right? That would you. If that guy was to see you, I trust. Some people don't go do anything. They will just relax. But you see, because the guy is very friendly. When he's angry, just maintain around him. Anyway, it's been so fun to have you here, Moses. You've been an absolute vibe. Your stories have actually been quite hysterical. But we have Jesus 1 hour 12 minutes. See our time just flew. We only told like 4 stories. So honestly, it's been so fun to have you here. And we hope that, we know that we'll have you on the podcast again when you're a proper specialist, when you're not a pro, and you're going to be giving us left and right the steps on how to be a proper photographer.
Right, 2023, we're coming harder.
No problem. No more. So thank you guys for listening. I'm sure you enjoyed all our bands, our stories. Please, a disclaimer, don't act out anything that was said here. These are craziest things we've done as kids. Emphasis on the word kids. We're adults now. Please, let's not fight.
Do not try at home.
Do not try at home, basically. We do not try this at home, school, or anywhere. Thank you guys for listening, and goodbye.